Miss Ma'am rocked up on the red carpet looking like the final boss of Mafia bosses. If I wanted to be a villain on Pirates of the Caribbean, this is who I'm pulling up as. But there's no way you're heading out on a regular Tuesday in this outfit. Like, there's no way you're doing a quick hang sesh with the girlies and you hit up in full villain core. Or can we? So you're welcome back to the Catwalk to Sidewalk series, where we take high fashion avant-garde looks and reimagine them as wearable outfits in real life. The look is giving corporate mafia boss queen pin vibes. Main colors maroon, black, and that I make billion-dollar deals in back alleys kind of gray. So naturally, we're keeping the same villainous energy. That's the vibe we're going for overall. One of the most prominent elements of this outfit is the structure. She looks like she could cut glass. She looks like she could serve a subpoena. Everything is very sharp and tailored. So let's start strong with a similar concept, a blazer. But we have to be honest here. Black is too predictable. We don't want LinkedIn profile picture. We need character. We need drama. We need maroon. The kind that says, I've buried secrets and possibly people. And honestly, I couldn't care less what goes on underneath that. Tank top, bralette, emotional damage, irrelevant. Because I need that blazer buttoned to the top and cinched with a belt like it's guarding the last shred of my sanity. Now, if we're going to start drama from the waist up, then you better believe that we're finishing the fight down below. So for the bottom part of our outfit, it seemed logical to just pair it with some trousers, but then I noticed something. Her look is giving mostly boss and not enough lady. And I don't want to look like a side character in a courtroom drama, so I ditched the trousers for a skirt. But not that boring skirt. Be serious. This is inspired by a woman who showed up to the Met Gala in a floor-length cape/durag moment. You think I'm bringing a basic skirt to that level of audacity? Absolutely not. We need movement. We need mystery. We need who is she and where is she going with that much fabric. So I'm going with a floor-length, flowy side slit situation. I want it to look like the wind is blowing, but you're walking indoors. 24/7 drama. Main character energy. And since the skirt is showing a little bit of leg, tastefully of course, we're throwing on some black tights to add that extra layer of femme fatale. My legs are out, but I still have secrets. Now let's get into the shoes. I have a confession to make. Platform heels are the bane of my existence. I don't understand. We're not even going to go there right now, so let's just pretend we didn't see those and opt for some leather knee-high boots. And while we're at it, let's throw in a not so small, not so demure matching handbag. I went with black for both pieces because we are this close to showing up to the function looking like a crayon. So I thought some black would help dial it down a notch and snap us back to reality. Now here's where things get wild. The accessories. One of my favorite things about Teyana's Met Gala look was the fact that she was not afraid to accessorize and just go beyond bags and shoes. I mean, the top hats, the cane, the durag, the gloves, so much was going on, yet it all tied so well together. But with all that said, one important question still stands. Are we really about to show up to the function with a top hat and a cane? You better be joking. So here's what we're gonna do. I've really been into berets lately, and I think a maroon or black one would really fit the vibe here. So let's swap out the top hats for that. If we are not feeling the beret, a sleek black headband, phenomenal. As for the cane, let's be real. There's no way we're pulling that off, so bye. At one point, I actually considered throwing in a pair of sheer black gloves to match with her vibe, you know, business baddie. But then I remembered I don't have a trust fund or a Netflix contract, so I toned back my audacity. But then I realized again that I am delusional and I have free will, so we're throwing that back in there. For jewelry, all I see is silver and diamonds, so we'll just follow her lead and try to stay on theme, and voila. Somewhere in the world, a maroon blazer just got sold out. Coincidence? I think not.